Hey guys, what's up? If you're new, welcome. If you're not new, welcome back. My name is Indigo, and today, my lovelies, we're going to get into how to maintain self throughout the struggle. This is a video I need to make for myself right now because I am going through an unexpected transition, and this shit is tough. Like, this shit is really tough. I have had some very low days. Um, And I'm just trying to give myself some encouragement so that I will keep going, so that I will keep pushing forward. So, yeah, let's just talk about some of the things that I have done to get me to this point, to maintain myself throughout the struggle so that I don't lose hope and I don't lose faith in just walking the path, you know? Um, and I know like when you are in those like super, super low periods, I know that it can be so difficult just to maintain some semblance of like normalcy and to really see the beauty in yourself and the situation. So these are just like a few of the things that help me. Maybe there's something that I list that will help you as well. But yeah, let's get into it. Um I think before you actually like really begin with any type of maintaining yourself throughout the struggle, I think there is the sense that you have to have of just understanding yourself a little bit. And I know for me, one thing that I can say has permeated my life from birth up until now is a connection to the arts. And so I will say that me being creative in some kind of capacity, whether it just be through me doing my nails or doing my hair, putting on makeup, whatever it may be, that has been a way for me to not only like beautify myself like on an outward level, to show the world that I'm, or not even to show the world, but to just present myself beautifully to the world. But I feel like it also deals a lot with, it has helped me to kind of maintain a sense of self-worth and self-confidence. um I feel like when we are going through those hard seasons in life, one of the first things to kind of go for a lot of people tends to be their physical upkeep. So not eating right, not sleeping well, not taking care of themselves, like doing their hair or getting their nails done, that kind of thing. Because I feel like a lot of people view beauty as a frivolity, but for me personally, I feel like it's absolutely essential for me to look my best so that I can present to the world the best. You know, because I have struggled with self esteem so much, like at least I can look pretty when I go out into the world. You know what I'm saying? I might not have all of the feels every single day, but if I can look good, then that at least I'm not like down in the mud, like I'm not presenting to the world that I'm going through anything, if that makes any sense. Not that I'm in, like, not that I'm ever trying to present like a false sense of self, because that's not really it. It's just more so of a wanting to look my best just in case I come into an opportunity that is a good opportunity. You know what I'm saying? Like, it could be an acting opportunity, it could be a job, it could just be getting a compliment from a pretty lady. I don't know. I just want to make sure that I just like to look good when I'm going through the struggle. Like, I don't want to look like what I'm going through, if that makes any sense. So yeah. Gotta always look good. That has helped keep me up until this point. I feel like another really big thing that has permeated every aspect of my life has been music and my connection to just like sound, if that makes sense. Like, I've always been a big music head. Have been since I was like 10, 11 when I first discovered that rock music was a thing and I liked it. Yeah. Fell in love with Evanescence, and it's been it's been a time ever since. But not just like listening to any kind of music. I do have to be a lot more specific when I am going through the rough seasons. And so I do tend to lean more towards like I don't want to call it inspirational music, but just music that has positive and uplifting messages. And I like look for this music in different varieties. I listen to damn near everything, if I'm gonna be so real with you. And I try to find I try to have a playlist for each different genre that I'm into that is more positive and more uplifting, just in case I might be in more of a rock music mood one day. Then I can listen to my rock playlist, or maybe I want to go for a jazzy funk type of thing. I'm gonna listen to that. I absolutely love me a hip hop moment, so I've got my positive rap too. Like, I just like to keep myself uplifted in those times, because that's what I need the most. Like, that's when I need upliftment the most, is when I'm going through the rough season. So just make sure I ensure that I curate my music and what I'm listening to at that time to a higher vibe and a higher frequency, just so that I don't get too down. Cause I do, like, when my lows are, or when I'm in a low, I'm low. And so I usually try to keep myself from getting down to that point, because it does take a lot for me to dig myself out of that. Um Another way that, sorry, I'm looking down because I got notes. I don't think I said that, but I got notes here. But another thing that also like kind of goes in tandem with like the music is me making sure that I'm moving my body, whether it be through dancing, whether it be through exercise, getting out for a walk, going for a hike. It could even be me working on my car in some capacity. Like, I just need to move my body. I need to move the stagnant energy, because the moment that I sit still when I'm in those lows is the moment that I feel like that sadness really creeps up over me, and it almost like suffocates me, and I will be low and I won't do shit for like 3 4 days, and I'm just down, and I'm just stuck, and I can see that I'm stuck, and I can see the issue, and I know that I need to get up and I need to do something, but I just won't be able to. So I try to never get myself into that position by always moving. Hell, I have even picked up shifts at work, just like when I feel those lows coming on. I'll pick up a shift at work or something like that. Well, not anymore because I work. Not anymore because I don't have a job. But when I was working, I would pick up a shift at work when I felt one of those lows coming on, just so that I wouldn't, just like a distraction. Like, let me think about other things. Let me put myself at ease in a different way, so that I don't fall victim to this days and bender of me being sad and just down in the mully grubs, as my mom would call it. Another really big thing for me is just making sure that I get out into nature. Like, touching some grass, hugging a tree, listening to the birds, feeding them, talking to them, letting them talk to me. You know what I'm saying? Us, like, communing with the animals, I love watching the squirrels and the chipmunks play, like, outside my house. I will like sit and watch them from the window sometimes, and sometimes I'll just go and sit in like the backyard, and I'll just watch them play, and it is the most renewing space for me, just because I don't know, I just like being outside, and I feel like watching all of these animals go about their life, and they're doing exactly what they're meant to do, no hesitation about it. Just whether it be they're out, collecting food, or playing, building shelter, whatever, just watching them do what they do and not really having a complaint about it, just living in the moment, being present with their task at hand, is such a grounding experience for me, and it lets me know that what I am going through is temporary, and to just keep going, to just keep striving, keep pushing forward. There is no need to get stuck on this particular emotion, because I know that it will pass, and I'll get back to my everyday routine. It's just like a little reminder that life happens, life is life, and you can always take a moment and just like pause and live. And that's okay, like, if you just have to live and survive for a moment, because I feel like oftentimes we get so stuck in trying to pursue something bigger than ourselves often, that we forget to take stock of the moments at hand. And I feel like watching the animals is just a minute where I can ground back into the energy of just existing, being a person sitting here with this energy and knowing that it's okay to live. It's okay to live again, to put focus, to put emphasis on that. It's okay to be, essentially. Like there's that's one of the things that I would say is the most like beautiful thing about these animals is that they're not trying to impress nobody. They are doing what they need to do for themselves. They're out here living. They are collecting the food that they need to. They're finding the shelter that they need to. They are taking care of their babies. They're doing what they need to do in order to ensure their safety and survival. And it lets me know that it's okay for me to do the same. It's okay for me to prioritize myself and my needs when so much of my life I feel like has been me putting the needs and the ideas and opinions of others ahead of me. I feel like that's honestly why I get so down so often is because I put, or up until now, I have put so much emphasis on other people and their needs. I always felt like me and what I had going on for myself wasn't important. And so nature has been teaching me and has been helping me to recalibrate and to just reach this point of comfortability in taking care of myself and knowing that it is okay that the emphasis be on me sometimes. Hell, the emphasis should be on me first at all times. But, as I am learning and growing in like just that comfortability, it's just like it's a being outside and watching the animals, it's just like another point and another way for me to tap back into that and just be like, all right, recalibrate back to where I need to be. And then if none of these things are working, I'm going to be honest. The one thing that really does like push through the veil and all of the bullshit every time is that small seed of hope that I have that life has to get better. It can't always be doom and gloom. I'm going to be honest. Sometimes all these things don't work. And I feel like the one thing that really does it for me every time and that has that ability to keep me going is that small seed of hope that eventually everything has to turn in my favor. There's no way that I can be the person that I am, sharing my gifts with the world, sharing myself with the world, helping out all the people that I do, just putting myself on front street in the ways that I do and not get that shit back. Like, it's impossible that I wouldn't, you know? There has to be more to life. There has to be better out there for me. And every time that has gotten me through like some of the worst bouts of the only way I can really like describe this feeling is depression. Like depressed moments where I am literally stuck to the bed and I feel, this is gonna be a trigger warning, but I feel like dying. You know what I'm saying? The one thing that keeps me from just continuing to spiral out of control is like, no, there's more to life. There's more to me. There's more to experience. I'm beautiful. I'm divine. I am all of these different, beautiful, wonderful things. And there's absolutely no way that I will leave this earth without getting it back. Maybe I have to keep going. Maybe I have to keep pushing. Maybe I have to keep fighting. But it has to come back to me. It has to. It literally just has to. And every time that manages to get me up and it'll pull me up enough that I can reach for one of these other four things to pull myself all the way up out of it. So if you're struggling right now, like I am, because baby, I am going through it. I am sending you so much love, so much encouragement just to keep going, just to keep pushing. I know it's difficult. Trust me. Trust me when I say I completely and wholeheartedly understand. But just know that with faith and perseverance and precision, we will get through these things together. So, thank you guys so much for watching. That is the video. If you like it, hit the thumbs up. It helps me out so much in this wonderful world of YouTube. Subscribe to the channel if you want to see more from me. I think I'm coming on once a week right now. That seems to be what fits best into my schedule. So yeah, check me out, or yeah, go ahead and hit that subscribe button so you can see more from me. Follow me on my social media. I'll have all of those things linked down below, and definitely check out my Etsy shop. I sell body butter, which is keeping me glowing. I hope you can see that on my skin, but it's just keeping me going. Being creative in that way is honestly keeping me going as well. But yeah, check me out on my Etsy. I'll have that link down below as well. And that's going to be all for me today. I hope you all have a beautiful rest of your day or night whenever you choose to watch this. And I will definitely catch you guys in the next one. Peace.